Hello and welcome to another edition of the Poetry Hour. This is the primary source media, and I am your host, Ousman Fanneh. This is a podcast where we invite poets and aspiring poets to talk to us about their passion for poetry, what really motivated them, their journey, and also there are some of the challenges that they face, but they still keep to strive in. So today with me, I have Poetess Bojizz, a poetess who has a unique way of combining words displaying meaningful messages to the audience out there. So, Poetess Bojizz, can you please introduce yourself to our audience?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Nimake Bojang, also known as Poetess Bojizz. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, thank you so much for that introduction. So, first we are going to begin with what was the first time that you started realizing the power of poetry? Like, can you tell us how your journey started in poetry?
Well, my journey into poetry began back then when I was in SDA, 7 Days Adventist. There was this teacher called Miss Janko who always write poems and hand them over to me to recite during assembly. But by then, I was just the voice, not the writer. So I continue like that reciting, but they're not my poems in SDA. So when
Okay.
I moved to Mindau Senior Secondary School, I saw poets who write and recite their own pieces.
Okay.
So I thought of it. If they could write and recite their own piece, why not me? So that question changed everything. So that's the time I started going for poetry classes. I was
Okay.
taught how to write a poem, how to get idea and put them into a poem. That's how I started my own writing my own pieces and
But
then
already
reciting them.
you have a foundation at 7 day Adventist.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that means Janko has paved a very good way for this our wonderful poetess. Poetess Bojizz. So we are going to move on to like in my observation, I have observed that like in most of your poems, I came across emotions. Like in one of these your poem that is there are nights I cry myself to sleep. Where in this in a particular portion or in a line it stated that the battle between who I am and who I'm supposed to be. I want to be strong, but sometimes I am tired. I am tired of hiding. I am tired of pretending that everything is okay. But even in this pain, I keep moving. So we will realize that there are some sense of emotions that you display.
Yeah.
So can you elaborate on that one?
Well, if you see in life, there are people that you know that they're going through a lot,
Yeah.
but even though they keep moving,
Yeah,
because
some of them keep it inside them.
exactly,
And one thing that is very deadly is keeping an untold situation inside you. That one is very deadly. That
it's
one,
very dangerous.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you recite those what we call that short poem for those people that you know that they have, you know, they are going through traumas or they have some untold stories that are really harming them.
Yeah.
Like you put those words into, meaningful messages to relate to those people.
Yeah, exactly. So that is to tell them no matter what they're going through in life, giving up should not be the solution.
Oh
They
yes.
should keep
Striving, keep
exactly.
moving, and keep it right there.
Mm-hmm.
They should always keep the button on,
Mm-hmm.
like just like me. Like I am always keeping that button on, even though I know that there is a little chance of me surviving, but still, I never give up.
Exactly.
Just like in this line. But even in this pain,
I
I
keep
keep moving
moving
forward.
forward.
Forward ever, but backward never.
Never.
Oh yes. So we also have another poem of yours that is a bit emotional. In fact, it is very emotional. You understand? Where you talk about Fudu Juno. This is a there is a particular line that I enjoy most. Not like happily, but it emotionally touches me. That is a 13-year-old forced into getting married. That is about early marriage. So it entails some emotions like that particular portion where you said, where were you when you were 13? I was busy learning
How to
how
be
to
a
be a
wife.
wife, whereas they were busy studying. So how do you, come up with those ideas?
Well, if you see in our society, most of the people believe that as a girl child,
Yeah.
education is not meant for you. You were meant to be cooking and doing house choices.
Oh, yes.
So some of the girl childs are forced into marriage. Some are forced into early marriage because of poverty and other stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not the right thing.
Yeah, that's not right.
So as a girl child, you need to be educated and be there for your family.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you are dedicating this particular piece of message to those people who force their little child, or let me say teenagers, into getting married at those tender ages.
Yeah. So some don't have the voice to express their feelings. So I thought of it, why not write this piece for those that are facing this thing?
Wow, that is so thoughtful of you. Yeah. So we also have, like, do you have, like, do you mind sharing to us your favorite poem?
That would be Futu Juno.
Futu Juna.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as a matter of fact, that is my favorite. So let us have a listen.
They said I should smile, that I should be grateful. A man twice my age choose me. Choose me like I'm a dress from the market. But I was only 13. Do you remember when you were at 13? Playing, dreaming, I was learning how to be a wife, how to keep quiet, how to carry pain without making a sound. They dressed me in colors too heavy for my shoulder, painted my lips, tied my hair like packaging a gift. But who said I was ready to be given? I wanted to go to school, I had a dream, to wear uniform, not a wedding gown, to hold books, not babies. He touches me like I belong to him, and when I cry, Waina, they said it's normal. You are a woman now. But I wasn't. I was a child in a woman's cell. My body hot. My heart, it disappeared somewhere between the wedding dance and the first night he came to my room. Nobody came for me. Not even my mother. Not even the in-laws that should have protected me. Why is the world we living in like this? I expressed out my feelings that I was not really ready for this, but all they have to say is be quiet. Good girls obey, so obey. Obey, they said. But God knows that I wasn't really ready to be given.
Wow. And this is very emotional. Like, I enjoy the emotional part because it reminds me of a lot. Yeah. So, like, you were serving as a medium to expose, like, to express those feelings that some, teenage girls are having. Like, it is very, it's emotional though. Yeah. So, on to the challenges. Like, what are some of the challenges you face along the way, and what are those your reactions to those challenges? Yeah, like, how do you handle those challenges?
Well, the challenges I was facing before was like financial issues. Like I won't record poems and then I won't shoot videos. But then now, Alhamdulillah, my manager do take care of everything.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wow, you have a manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I also would like to have a manager. Yeah, a manager like yours. Because that manager must have really done his part.
Exactly. He's doing a lot for me.
Yeah. Like the photo that one is top notch. That one is just my favorite. Yeah, so we have another one, that is, do you see poetry as a medium that can bring change to our societies, our communities, to our mindsets, to our homes, and the society in fact at large?
Yeah, poetry can bring impact in our society because as poets, if we see things that are not right, we do write it and voice it out. So if they listen and feel our pain, they will try and work towards it in order to make a better tomorrow.
Yeah, in fact, that is one of the unique things about poetry. Like, they succeed in bringing up, you know, topics, or like on talk about situations that that they will come up, display it in a form of message, like a very nice message that people can relate to.
And they can feel it.
And they can feel it. Yeah. So we have the last one. That is, what advice do you have for the young and aspiring poets and poetesses?
Well, to all the upcoming,
especially poetesses. Yeah.
well, to all the upcoming poets,
Yeah.
keep being true to yourself, be authentic to your voice, because I realize most of the upcoming poets, they try to copy other poets, which is not right.
Yeah.
So you stay true to your voice, keep writing, keep reading, and never hesitate to reach to other poets if you
Yes.
need any assistance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then the
never
image
give up.
serve as a guide, as a role model who also
Exactly.
the guide. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Poetess Bojizz. Like it is very, very wonderful having you on this platform.
It's a pleasure.
And thank you to our wonderful viewers. This has been the Poetry Hour, and I have been your host, Ousman Fanneh. And be sure to wait, and be sure to read, and be sure to listen along. We'll bring to you your wonderful poets and your wonderful poetesses along the line. Thank you so much.